I've been using electronic drums since I started playing the drums. When I started taking drum lessons in high school, I was 15 years old, and I was studying with a drummer named Tommy Igo. And he, probably from my second drum lesson on, always had me practicing with a drum machine, not just a metronome, but he'd say, bring a drum machine, we'll program a little beat, and you can play along with it. And then he gave me my first lesson on a drum cat. I don't know if you remember what a drum cat is. He gave me my first lesson in MIDI sequencing. I can't remember the name of the program. I think it was Atari at the time, it was called, but before Logic or anything. So he showed me like acoustic drum triggering. This was still in high school. He was showing me how to do all this stuff. So by the time I got to college, I was already doing that on regular gigs. And my philosophy, like you were saying, even pub gigs, is I don't know many guitarists that only play an acoustic guitar. And I don't know many keyboard players that only play an acoustic piano. Guitarists play electric guitars too, with pedal boards with effects. And keyboardists play piano, but they also play organ and Wurlitzer and Rhodes and a Moog and a synthesizer and, you know, all sorts of things. So I think it's not too different for a drum set player to also have a Roland SPDSX pad next to him and maybe a kick trigger or a snare trigger, just to add a few extra more modern sounds to his setup. It doesn't have to be full-on electro or dance pop or anything, but it could just be a few sound effects to start off with. That drum set is a DW stainless steel drum set. It's all metal. Steven Vega from DW decided that he suggested that would be a good drum set for this tour. Because I said, you know what, we're going out on tour. Shakira likes drum sets that look kind of futuristic, which is why my last drum set was a clear acrylic, and the one before that was a sparkle. So I'm like, I need something that still, it doesn't look just like wood. Like, that's cool, but that's very traditional. She likes the stuff to look very futuristic. So he goes, we're making a stainless steel drum set now, and it sounds incredible. Perfect. So I brought out, we designed this kit, and it was all chrome. Everything was chrome. It looked beautiful. And we were about 2 weeks into the rehearsals, and then Shakira said, this is great. Could it be in gold? And I'm like, oh, wow, it's kind of late now. We're about to play. But so then but fortunately, my drum tech, Omar Sanchez, he contacted a company that would be able to cover it with this gold. I think it was an art department, but they used the kind of wrap that they put on race cars and things like that. So we took apart the entire drum set, everything, every screw off the drum shell, and we covered it with gold and put everything back on again. So that's why it looks gold now.